I have a story that's going to boil your blood, hotter than the fire emoji, molten lava, and hot salsa, all in one video. Recently in the news, a 5th grade teacher manipulated a student, a 9-year-old girl, to change her gender, basically forcing this girl to do so because this little girl, the whole entire time, identified as a girl, you know? Wow, what a shocker. But this teacher kept forcing and bombarding her with all these LGBT beliefs that we see that are pushed in the education system now. Look at a lot of books that are taught that they show them in the curriculum, and it starts very young. That is what's going on here, but to the extreme, on steroids. Of course, there's a lawsuit in place right now, but the parents actually found out about this not because the little girl ended up saying something or one of her friends or even the teacher. Actually, in fact, the teacher never said anything, kept it a little secret away from the parents because that's okay to do, to have little secrets on the side with 9-year-olds. So yeah, the parents ended up finding out about this because she drew a drawing that had some sort of girl in the picture that said, "I want to kill myself." After that, of course, they had questions when they saw that. They were disturbed, and they found out the truth. They found out the root of the problem. So, yeah, this teacher is definitely going to be sued, and I hope that in court, I hope that our legal justice system, that they end up doing what is right. And I think that, of course, in this, there's so much damning evidence against this teacher that I think that, of course, it's going to end up being good for the parents in the end. Deborah would also tell other students in the class to try being gay. So if they were a boy, she would say try being a girl. If you're a girl, try being a boy. She was pushing that in the classroom for students that aren't even in high school. Already to be in high school, that's already bad enough. But I mean, it's just crazy. I don't understand nowadays. We have so many different. Here, I'm gonna go into one thing. Okay. So she also would push something in this class, not just by saying that kind of stuff, but she would also, display different books in class that were in the curriculum, and the students would have to read this kind of weird books. So they're super wonky. The thing is that one of them is called When Aiden Becomes a Brother. This is about a little boy that ends up going through surgery and transitioning, having different hormonal experiences, probably because of puberty blockers. And all these kids were reading that. So another thing is that Deborah actually wrote her own book that was also in the classroom. I already think that it's bad enough what they already do in colleges and how they want to make it completely dominated by liberal policies, liberal beliefs that they try to cram down people's throats when they attend these schools. But when you have it happen in high school, or if it's younger, in middle school, all the way down to elementary school, it's really sickening that we just can't have kids go to school, learn the basics of math and science and English and history, and not have to deal with all of this BS on the side. Can't teachers just be teachers anymore without having to politicize something? I mean, obviously I'm not a teacher, but if I was a teacher, I wouldn't be cramming down my political beliefs to the children in my classroom. That makes no sense at all. I think that that's you're trying to brainwash all your students then at that point, and for some reason you have a little adrenaline boost, you're getting off on that, or you think that that's right, or there's something that's deeper to that. But you need to if you're a teacher, your political beliefs, your ideologies need to stay out of it. Your religion needs to stay out of it. Anything that you have as a belief that's out of actual teaching needs to literally just go out the window. But going back to the teacher, because of her weird beliefs, if she actually really thought that this girl in her classroom was transitioning, or that she would, it would be necessary to refer her with male pronouns, that should be discussed with the parents. Why was there never no discussion with them? So that's the creepiest thing about all of it. I mean, when this girl is being bullied by her classmates, we live in like a modern world now. Bullying is just probably enhanced by large. I've been bullied. I don't know if you've been bullied, but when I was in middle school, when I was in high school, I had different, little things go on like that. So that probably isn't even equivalent to even like, we're talking down to a 9-year-old. But still, like, bullying is probably really bad nowadays. So, anyways, I'm gonna read this really quick. If I slance over, I look over to the right, or left, I'm, reading this real quick. So, okay, there's 2 things that I'm gonna read that these bullies said to this girl. One of it was, "Bro, I would kill myself if you add that beeping girl or boy." This is referred to a group chat that she was excluded from later on, but, she was able to see that. So another thing that was said is that literally though, what is she? Girl, boy? One day her name is Leo, and one day her name is what it is? I don't know what to call it. So just imagine, for me, okay, my name's Michaela, So if I was 9 years old and I was in a classroom and all of a sudden a teacher, maybe I just wore I don't know, I live in the Pacific Northwest, maybe I wore a flannel and I wore too many flannels, maybe that week, maybe that month, and now they think that for some reason I'm like a male or something, or they want to push that on me. So instead of calling me Michaela in class, now this teacher calls me Michael. Now this teacher starts saying dude, or different male pronouns and different male names and references to that, not making things feminine. So that is going to actually mess with my mental state a lot. Extremely. Imagine a teacher doing that to you. Just calling whatever the male name would be if you're a female, or if you're a male. Imagine that happening to you as well. And of course, after, just stumbling upon the article, I realized that Deborah is a tenured employee. So she's been there for a while. Maybe she has her tenure. So it's kind of hard to get rid of her, I guess. These parents are still suing, and hopefully this teacher does get fired, but as of right now, it looks like she's not. It looks like she still has her position, even though she's doing very disturbing acts as a teacher. I think she's obviously going against the policy of the school, unless they have ridiculous policies and they just let everybody do whatever the hell they want. But anyways, I am going to wrap things up with this video. So if you want to support my work, my content, you could go down below to my bio. I have my link tree that's available, but I also have my available links that are on top of everything. If you want to email me and you want to talk about something, you want to collab or anything else, I have my email down below as well. So anyways, I'm gonna make a video pretty soon. I know there's kind of quite a gap between my first video kind of back to my channel and my other channels too. So I'm posting right now, maybe you're watching this on BitChute, maybe it's on YouTube, But I'm also now on Daily Motion. I'm also on Odysee. So if you like, also on Library, which isn't really technically, I don't know, like a social media. I'm everywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna also have that down in my bio as well. I'll be talking to you guys really shortly. I'll have another video coming very soon. And yeah, I'll catch you next time.